my lovelies, and welcome to another crafting video. And I'm trying the hall this time. See if this is a better filming location. I feel like I've got more space about me, and I've got, although I said I've got my smaller table in, you know, I haven't got as much space, I am able to have my craft cart, one of my craft carts, to the side of me. So let's see how this works. I can grab quite a few things from a craft cart. So we'll try it and see what the lighting's like and see what the focus is like. So I'm back again, and I thought we'd make the cover for my design team project for Tracie Fox Creative for my black and white journal. So we had our 4 signatures, and I've just got some old Amazon packaging. We've got very little left. When we moved, there was no way I could bring all the, we got loads and loads of cardboard and paper packaging and stuff, but I had to send all that to the recycling and start afresh. So this is the only one I could muster, but it's going to work great. So I found this in my stash of Indian fabrics. I've cut out the belly bands of Tracie's new notelet kit. I'm just thinking, have I got a whole piece on here? No, just got the leftovers. So they're the belly bands, or wraparound bands if you're making notelets. And what I want to do is I'm going to collage front and back to cover this up. And then also I've been in my stash and I've got out my round, one of my round tags that I did for 52 tags. Can't think what it's called now, 52 handmade. Tags handmade, which was last year from Ambrook. And this is all white. It's got some really, it's all vintage on here, and I thought somewhere I'd like to put that on the cover. So let's do some collaging. I've got my glue. Oh, that's it. Everything but my what do you call it, glue. My glue stick. I can't find my glue stick now. Wow. It's here. It was hiding. It's here. Right, I've got a glue book, and I've got some of these big tags of Tracie's from her Fancy Forest, and oh, I love him. He's cutie pie. I'm going to see where he fits. So I'm just going to tear around. So I hope you're all well. Hope you're having a good crafting week so far. I'm sorry we're still having problems uploading, so I'm not to my normal schedule. It's a bit of a devil, but I don't just think it's me, because I noticed that Leslie from Willa House Journals, she said she's having problems uploading time. So perhaps it is YouTube and not our new service, so let's hope so, eh? Let's keep the fingers crossed and hope that's all it is. So now then, the only problem is if I'm going to have that on there, I think he needs to be nearer the bottom, or does he need to be, I don't know. I'm going to put him on the back. I'm going to put him on the back, because otherwise you're not going to be able to get him in all his glory, are we? So let's do some more collaging. So let me know if you're doing a black and white journal as well. I noticed that Susan Taylor Brown set her Facebook group some black and white challenges, so hoping I'm inspiring you too. Not thinking about it too much, because I didn't want it all to be the animals. So it just shows that you don't need to use the tags as tags if you don't want to. We are just collaging some of the lovely images. Ah, he's really cute, that hedgehog. I love hedgehogs. They're quite an endangered species, you know. You have to. There's a few hedgehog rescue centres opening up in the UK to try and help the injured ones. They're quite large. It's surprising when you see them. They always want to cross the road. I think that must be how a lot of them get injured. They're always wanting to cross the road when you're driving. It's a lovely sunny day here. I can't say it's a lovely sunny day here in Scarborough. We're not there anymore. It is a lovely sunny day here. We're out in East Yorkshire, not North Yorkshire. Let's just rip some of that off. I've got my arming glue again, girls and boys. What I'm going to do with this to seal it is it's going to get some either Mod Podge or some multi-matte medium on it. Now then, we have got, doesn't hurt to have another face, does it? So we'll have Mr. Fox. So thank you to all new subscribers. I do appreciate you joining us, and thank you to all my lovely long-standing girls and boys. I do appreciate it very, very much. It's what keeps me going, keeps us going. So we should be getting back into our crafting stride soon. We've still got a few jobs that we're doing at home. You've done that much packing up before you move. You sit back teeth are looking at boxes. So then when you get to where you're going, you really don't feel like unpacking boxes at all. Now then, let's see if some of this down here. I reckon so, but I don't want it to be. See if we can tear it a little bit. It's a bit too much, the form, too straight, because this is obviously the belly band, one of the belly bands. But let's see. Yeah, just see if we can tear the smallest smidgen off this edge. It makes a nice change to do things in black and white. I'm enjoying it. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that blends in nice there. Just need something on there, and I was wondering, I put a few of the labels, some labels of Tracie's in here. Let's have a look at this one. That is love. No, it's not white enough. Let's have a look. Wilderness. Let's see if there's anything a bit bigger than that. It's this one. Perfect Nature. Whoops. Wilderness and Perfect Nature. Now, let's glue up. Oh! Okay, let's put them on. Because when you let things to go wild and find their own way, Something really lovely about it, isn't there? There we go. Because that's black and white. I didn't notice it was there. Do I mind it? No, I quite like it actually. I'm going to leave that. Right, we can't leave these, whatever QR codes are they? It's all getting a bit too technical now. I'm wondering if, seeing as we're going to put that tag on the front, I'm wondering if we can use some of this black and white script. No, don't like that. Now we have that lovely, like a bit like a textured concrete background, didn't we? Yes. Let's see, we want some nice texture on it. Let me just tear that down a bit. I'm just gonna tear this off. Let me get my tear ruler. Oh, I'm liking having my craft trolley down here. There. And there. Okay, so do I like that? I don't really. It's got a totally different, I don't think it's black and white enough. No, I'm going to go back to my original idea. Right, I know this has got an animal on it, but I'm not wanting it as a focal point, so I'm going to put it on. And I'm going to just use a little bit of my black soot. And I'm just going to go around the edgings of this. It's only on copier paper, just to see if we can define it a little bit better. Now I realise I need to give it a little measure for you. I mean, you might not be doing your journal the same size as me, but I can give you a rough estimate, can't I now? I'm going to have that going over a bit so it blends the colours in a bit, because there's definite differences. And this is the thing that sometimes when you are turning some of your coloured images black and white, then you know you find that you do have more of a grey tone in places. Let's give that a bit of a wonky edge. Yeah, like that. Let's get that on there. Just going to blend that in a bit. I am going to sew right down this when I've done this bit. I'll just blend that in for now. And again, I'm going to blend it in with the bottom. That side, I think. It's nice and peaceful. Nice and peaceful. We're not really on a road, so. The only problem is that we're in an apartment now, so you can hear people on the corridor going past. I think I'm talking to myself. Hey? Would I do such a thing? As you know, I'm not a big inker, but sometimes if you're doing collage, I do like to ink it up, because I think sometimes it just gives you that bit of definition between your different pieces, and I think it makes it, let's lay around it, I like it. It does sometimes make it flow better. And what do we want in that corner? Do we want a flower or a bit of butterfly now? Okay, let's put that there. Okay, so I really like that. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, see how we're doing now with that. So I have got the 4 signatures, but the 4 small signatures, I will be putting a little bit more in here. So I've roughly done some scoring at about 1 inch to give you the this spine. So there now. Now, change my mind about that line. Change my mind. Because we can, can't we? Hey. It's my party and I can carry if I want to. And it's my journal and I can change my mind if I want to. Yep. Hello, Nelson. Hello, Nelson. Nelson's just sat down here. There's space for him in the hall because it's a big oblong hall. So there's space, isn't there? Hey, you saying hello to everybody? Okay then, so that is our back. And I know we've got a right mixture, but because it's all from the same tag set, it goes. And then on the front from the Fancy Forest collection. And then I am going to, now can you see how I've done that shape? I like how that's gone. Now that wouldn't look quite as nice, I don't think, if I hadn't put a bit of the black soot around it to ink it up to edge it. So I'm going to put this on here, and I thought, let's see, got my cords and I thought I had my cords and stuff down here. I've got some black and white ribbon. Now the thing is, do I want it? Yeah, I don't think we need it too big. Let's see what alternatives I've got. Or I've got that one. No, I think that clashes with that square. Let's see. Is there anything else I fancy? That one. Ooh, not sure now. Not sure. What do you think? Let's cut some and see. I'm going to stick the whole thing down, so this is just going to be a decorative feature really. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to have that, so I'm going to put that there. And I think I'm going to use my 3-in-1 because it's quite thick card. When I did the tags handmade, I did put really thick card on the back because I wasn't sure what I was going to use them for, and so it gave them quite a lot of heft. There we go. Now then, I don't want it central, so we'll just hold that down a minute. And I think that I need, I'm trying to think what I've done with my Tracie labels. Are these them? Yeah. I'm only just finding all this stuff, guys. Can't manage without my Tracie labels. I'm leaving that. I thought originally I'd cut it down, but I do quite like it. I might change my mind as we go along, but I quite like it being loose at the top. Oh, can't get in this. Oh, right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Nope. Some of these are Tracie's black and whites. Now, the only other ones I've got in are ones that I did myself. We did that in a video, didn't we? Making stamping labels. That's nice. And I just want to see if there's anything else that takes me fancy. No. I quite like the two. Oops, now then. I do like to do things in threes. Let's see if we have got a little itty bitty. You missed my itty bitties, haven't you? Hey, I haven't had any itty bitties out for ages. What about that one? It's a different font, I'm not sure. Where's Tracie's itty bitties? Right at the bottom it'll be, you watch. That one. That'll be nice. Okay. Let's get my glue book back in. What's happened to my glue? Everything's dried up. Everything's dried up while we've been moving. Where do I want that? There. What I will do then is I like to put 3 coats of collage matte medium on it if it's a cover like this. When you've collaged your cover, you want really some protection on it. Otherwise it's going to get ripped. So let's have a look how we're doing now. I've got our signatures to sew in. Now I've left the ends open. I don't know yet whether I'm going to sew them down or leave them open and we put the journal card in. I'm not sure yet. But I'm liking that so far. Love that, love that. Look at him. Cutie pie. Let me just give you a quick measure and then I think that's the video. So it is roughly, this one's roughly about 5 1/4 by just under 9, and as I say it's a rounded of about 1 inch so that we're not going to get too much of a gator mouth there, are we? So there we are then, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I can't say it's happy Monday, happy Tuesday or happy Wednesday because this uploading is driving us crazy and I don't know what day you're going to get it, but yeah, have a lovely day, happy day, and I will see you next video. Bye for now.